Hey everybody, so I thought I'd share what I eat and the artwork that I have here. So I guess we should start with the artwork since you guys are already seeing it. So I'm gonna grab the camera, start from the first one I did when I first got here. This one's of my husband and I. As you can see, the Bahrainis are all in their religious attire, and the trees are kind of making a heart, and there's Manama over there, and there's a bridge that connects to it, and there's the little village area that's near me. But I guess I didn't really. I guess I'm in MWatch, so I'll show you where I actually am. So this is, yeah, you probably remember this. This is when I filmed the Aquatica video. But this is where I live. I should probably paint this too. But it's very beautiful out here. So let's go back inside. I'm so glad my house is not messy. Oh, there's little Amora. So glad my house is not messy so you guys all know how I really live. I'm just kidding. No, I make sure this, well, we have a maid, so anyway. Nonetheless, going to this painting over here. I decided to go, I started from the forest here. I wanted sort of like a background, a nice background. Then I went for this sort of wall, and it's sort of like, well actually no, I'm sorry, before the wall is sort of this green hedge. I don't know, some people might not see it, but it's actually a hedge, and then in front of the hedge are these flowers and a little hedge of, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a duck or something. This is a flower, and then of course, let's go back to the wall. So this is the wall of the house, and put detail on the curtains. Where is it? On the curtains, and on, you know, the couch, and it's sort of a living room setup slash. It's sort of an all-around essence of being fortunate, you know. I forgot what I named this painting, but it really is all about being surrounded by so many things in an abstract way. So you can see, you know, I did the layer of the flooring with yellow and brown, or black, green and black, and then I went to red, and then I went to blue at the bottom. And here's a bed. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a bed. I painted that, and I put a tub right here with the little head of the bath. And so let's go to the next one. I just thought I'd share that with you. The next painting is, it really brought me to when I traveled to Europe. You can see it's sort of very like Roman / Greek with the pillars, and then the detail on the clouds and the stars. It's sort of like a night scene, the shooting star. I think this is supposed to be a building I was originally going to make. It's sort of a little noticeable, but it's from a far away distance. So you can kind of see in the layering of sort of like the snow. And there's the mountain, so this is the middle of the mountain. And the green, of course, and like the water, and then getting closer, and then of course, you know, the foreground. I never really did I don't know, I never did nudity in my paintings, but this is probably one of my first ones I've ever done. See that he is uncircumcised. I'm just kidding. Like me. Just kidding. Yeah, these are flowers, little tiny details, and the trees really, I think, bring in the essence of the picture. I think it really makes you feel like you're really in it. You know, these little leaves, rocks, and just little tiny details I added. And of course I added some glitter. It's sort of a touch my grandma used to do, making it sort of shiny, and it's a little different. You don't really see glitter on, you know, paintings. And then of course those little berries or fruits, whatever you want to call it. And so yeah, I think I called this one the Nude Man or something like that, or I have it on my Instagram what I called it, so if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. Okay, then we go to this beautiful one. I think everyone just adores this one for some reason. I don't know why. This one's of, I think it's supposed to be me kind of missing home. I'd always, you know, usually see this sunset in San Diego, California. And pretty much, you know, I have the sky, then I have the sun in the middle. And originally behind this painting is a whole essence of another lifetime, so if ever in the future this thing starts to crumble, they'll really see the pastel that I used behind this, and it's really quite extraordinary. If you guys would have seen it, yeah, it's really colorful, a lot of color. You can see sort of it cracking and showing its detail, but I really kind of wanted it to be like that. And so you see the river leading off to the sunset, and here's a bridge, and I, added a little bit of like, fluffy clouds to make it, feel either like they can either be clouds as if the bridge is hovering, or they can be from the waterfall that's falling down. Either or, you take it as you wish. It's your idea. I just painted it so you can think whatever you want. And here is, of course, the trees. Decided to have them a little bit more like, and have lines instead of, originally it was brown, but I decided to have it more peek out sort of with the color of the background, because I really like the way I color combinated everything with the blue, the orange, and the red. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. And yeah, let's go back over here and let's go to my fitness area of my life. So thought I'd share, ever since I got here, goldfish and what else? Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts and goldfish are like key to my crazy workout. I started slowing down my workout because I already told you guys that I'm going to be at DragCon. I don't want to be the fucking huge ass, buff queen there. At least want to be somewhat muscular, but I don't want to be freaking huge. And I know if I excel with this, I will become the freaking Hulk, and I won't look pretty in a dress. So, and I thought I'd also say that, it's sort of my different qualities, just like, I share with you my paintings, that's another part of my life, and I feel like I have just so many different talents, and it's up to you guys what you think is better, because everyone's aiming towards this fitness. Of course, I'm going to go towards the fitness, and if people are, closer to the paintings, I'll do the paintings, and, people enjoy that. Other than that, sorry, back to this. So what I take is arginine, sorry, I can't even say it. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. It's an amino acid, it's 500 milligrams. I got it off of Amazon. And really what it is, I did my research on it, it really is sort of like a meat supplement. If you think about, if you don't eat meat, or I don't know, I don't ever get the chance to. Although I have some meat in my freezer right now, I just don't ever get the chance to, because sometimes it takes too long. But I think the regimen, what is it? It's is it 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, take two capsules 1 to 3 times daily if needed. So that's how much this thing comes with 250 capsules. So that, I guess on the average would last, a couple months. Maybe 2.5, 3 months if you're lucky. If some days you feel like you don't need it, you don't have to really take. You could take like 1 a day or 2 a day. You don't have to take as many as it says. But and then I also take this herb, maca. Is what I take. I also got that on Amazon. Actually, I got all this on Amazon. It definitely boosts. It's sort of like. I think I'm trying to remember what I did my research on it for. It boosts your energy and it makes you alive. Sort of when you're working out, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm into this. And then of course, oh my gosh, I wasn't so bright with this because I was like, I wonder if this fish oil is really gonna work, because the first time I took it, I think I took like 4, and I was like really disgustingly, grossly stinky. It was like disgusting. I was like, okay, I think I should just go down to 1. Like I'd never, if you take too much of something, it's not really good. So, it's best. After that, I just started taking 1. I was like, no more. And this is just fish oil. So I got the biggest one. I guess I don't know if they have it coming any bigger, but it's really like fats. So this is like add fat to your body. I guess it varies with your body because everyone's body is different. mind sort of, if I stop working out, if I stop taking I've stopped taking these recently, so you really can stop and go whenever you want. You're in control of your own body. Just thought I'd share that. I will show how I work out and what I do, but nonetheless, I thought I'd at least share what I take, you know. And make sure you really do your research before you actually do take them. Just thought I'd share that because a lot of people have been messaging me, hey, what are your tips? What do you take? Blah, blah, blah. Another thing I want to say is I take steroids. No, I don't do that. Plus, that's impossible because I'm in Bahrain, so bam, there's your proof. And plus, I probably would be arrested or whatever anyway. I don't know how the laws are here. Some things are legal, some things are not. They say, they don't, blah, blah, blah. People find their way, they sneak in. Illegal people, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, whatever. Sorry, I just thought I'd stir up some nonsense. What I eat, what I would suggest going for, let's go through my little pantry here. So during breakfast, it's really essential, oh yeah, it's down here actually. It's really essential to take sort of something that's really going to just fill you up, because I remember eating breakfast and not feeling fulfilled. Like I feel like I'm hungry not too long later. So if you eat this, you eat Quaker Oats, like a bowl, maybe with some fruit. I mean, I'm going to tell you this, it does get a little expensive, so once you start getting bigger, bulkier, you're going to have to start eating a lot more, so it sort of lays out a plan for you where, for example, you're eating a bowl of cereal, or a bowl of cereal or Quaker Oats, and then you're like, oh, well, nothing is working. Well, the reason why is because, in a sense, I sort of force-fed myself, not force-fed, but I ate just a little bit more, maybe every couple days. I made sure that I went from regular portioning to a little bit more, and eventually your body's like, oh, okay, so now I'm not going to be hungry. For example, like, let's start from the beginning. I'd eat Quaker Oats, and then I'd be driving in the car an hour and a half later to 2 hours, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking starving. Well, because it went through you like water, that's why. And so what I suggest when you're in the car, whatever, wherever, with your friends, stow this away in your car, put this in your purse, put this in your bag, or whatever, and just, these pretzels, like, they are lifesavers. Pretzels, just snacks, find the deals, find 50% off on, protein bars, just a little something to fill yourself up. And then, of course, when you're at home, when you're in the car, you can't be whipping out the peanut butter, but, well, maybe you can, I don't know, but go ahead. But peanut butter and Ritz Bits, I gotta take it from my friend Kaylin, that one video with, what was that character's name? Gosh, oh, Jenny and whatever her name is, the black girl, forgot her name. Anyway, Ritz Bits, you gotta carry those Ritz Bits with you. Other than that, just really snack your way in to your daily routine, and I guess it's really a constant sense of eating. Some people gain weight faster than others. I sort of gradually gained weight. I didn't really just all of a sudden get bigger. It just starts to gradually expand. Your body starts to change a little bit. I guess I also would suggest maybe for the men, maybe some sort of some herbs, or some sort of hormonal, boost, some macho stuff, I don't know. If you really don't bulk up really quickly, or it really takes you a long time, because it takes time, it really does, to target certain parts of your body and to gain weight. So I also suggest, so that was the breakfast portion. When you get to the lunch and dinner, I really suggest going for this pasta. It is protein, fiber, a la omega-3, as well as there's 17 grams of protein. So usually what I like to do, and I know really what is healthy and what's not healthy, and heck, I eat whatever the heck I want because I am my age and I really don't care because I don't get fat. And even if I stop working out, I'd just be skinny. So it doesn't faze me what I eat, but some people it does because, you know, they care. They, you know, either they care because they want to eat healthy or they care because they don't want to get fat. So you really have to balance out that fat and that protein and all the other jazz. So usually what I do, I look at the back. I like to look at the back. You know, you may not understand. You may just do your little research on what certain things mean. You know, like sodium is usually like salt. So sodium, you know, if you're okay, so you know, if you're going to be intaking some sodium, you better start drinking some water. You know, you gotta even it out. You know, you don't want to, you know, dehydrate yourself or put too much, like I did with the fish oil. You don't want to put too much fish oil in your body. Gosh, that was so foolish. You know, of course you want your essential vitamins, you know, all that stuff is very helpful and it's very good for you too. It's not, there's nothing bad about adding a little bit of vitamins or even some fat too. You know, our bodies need fat. These little things, you can't, you really, and also if you really want to go healthy, you got to go for certain things that are like organic, because here in Bahrain there's nothing freaking organic. Let me tell you this, nothing is freaking organic here. Whether I go on the Navy base or whether I go out of town, okay, there's nothing freaking organic here. It just drives me insane. So, you know, when I'm in San Diego in California, I'm like, oh, I have so much variety, you know, that's, in a sense, that's why I'm so much more fortunate to come from where I come from, because there's just, you know, you get more, and I don't know, and I thought things were expensive there. Oh no, things are expensive here. Anyway, so it's only like 10-11 minutes to cook this. So it's just, what is this? This whole grain? Like, yeah, usually go for like the whole grain, or, you know, if you're going to want to go healthy, go for the whole, that's whole grain. So I just go for the whole grain. Sometimes I have these urges to just have rice. I'm not suggesting this for anyone or whatever, but I like rice sometimes, and rice is good, you know, like when you have it with sushi or with some of these southern state, you know, flavors. Another thing I'm really obsessed with here ever since I got here was just cereal, and not just Cheerios. Cheerios like maybe won't last on the list, but just like, I don't know, just like these like frosty sort of, you know, frosty squares. Some off-brand call them that, but. You know, I'm just like obsessed with cereal, like Fruit Loops, oh my gosh, I'm like obsessed with Fruit Loops, like cereal, I'm like obsessed with cereal, crazy about cereal. Also, not that this is very relevant, but I really enjoy a nice, you know, tea. You know, tea is very soothing to relax yourself, I guess, in a sense. Actually my in-law bought this. This thing, all you do is just plug it in, flip the switch, and this thing is like done in like couple minutes. I'm serious. This thing heats it, bam, you know? You get some nice tea and put a little brown sugar in there. That's delicious. This video is extending longer than I thought it would be. I just thought I'd share my life and what I do, and you know, I just recently made a cake, so I don't know. We'll all get into all this fancy stuff later, but I made this cake for my husband. He's coming back. So yeah, also I like it's called Orangesicle. It's sort of like a ice cream with orange soda, vanilla ice cream with orange soda. It's just, it's amazing. Food is fun. Food is just great. I mean, if you really, I don't know, you know, I don't really suggest this though, but I don't know. Canned food is not necessarily, it's not really that good for you. Anything in a can, box, bag, which is practically everything I'm practically showing you guys, is just bad for you. But if you're trying to, you know, get in this groove of looking kind of like my body, then I don't know. This is not a video for eating extremely healthy. This is for like sort of like bodybuilding and I don't know, gaining some weight because you think maybe you're too skinny, or I mean, I don't think anyone's ever too skinny or too big or too, you know. I say, eat what you like, enjoy it. Food is fun, food is great, and I like to eat ravioli, honestly. Ravioli in a can is fun, and SpaghettiOs with no meatball. Well, sometimes.